Oh yeah. Excuse me. Just getting kind of like relaxed for so relaxed for so relaxed for. Let me close this window so it won't do that. Okay, so I just want to make sure we're all good. I'm streaming on my point of view. Looks good. Let me close some more windows. Sorry, guys. Wait a second. What the hell? Sorry, guys. It's all good. It takes a few seconds. What's up? I'm still streaming, I know that, so I just don't like it when it does this silly stuff. Okay, we're going live. We're live. What's up, Vato? Christ in the house. Marsha in the house. Shadow. What's up, Holy One? I am that I am. Machiwa. All right, man. Sorry for the late live, but better late than never. Machiwa. Actually, I'm not regularly doing lives anymore. I'm sorry about that, Holy Ones. I'm so busy creating this content for you. It's not like you're not important. Hell no, I'm doing this for you. And I'm so glad to be here. I'm excited. I know some of you are excited. We're feeling it. Yeah, it's called a spiritual awakening. Are you awakening, Holy Ones? Do you feel this group? It's not about you or that, or him or her. It's a group love, a group identity. Hey, homies. Some of us are Team Indigo. Hello. If you're Indigo child, Chamakaya, you are part of the Guardians. It is Guardians. Chamakaya. We are Guardians. This is how Guardians are here. Hamaka, Machichi, Mosusu, Maka. It's like magic, man. You will activate, you will turn it on, you will feel it. Yeah. It's a brilliance. It's undeniable. You feel or not? You feel? Maka, yeah. Machiwa. Ikas. Hachicha. Machuna. Kata. Chi. I love you guys. So what's going on is I'm like from when I wake up till I go to bed, man, I'm doing this. And I want to tell you guys, those of you who are live with me now, I'm making the Maharic Shield video, baby. 12D Maharic Shield. Now, I've made reference to this, Holy Ones, and if you're Indigo, you know what's up. You know what's Maharic Shield, Vato. It's 12-dimensional, 12D. It's the 12D Maharata Ray, man. Can you say it with me? It's even fun. It's a cool word. Maharata. Yeah, Maharata. It's not some funky, weird, strange word. It is actually the sound of this 12th dimensional current. Vatos, you are like, whoa! We're talking about the Christ consciousness. 12D. That's what 12D is. That's what Christ is. It's a consciousness. And some of you, maybe it's not all turned on, obviously. You don't have like 12 chakras turned on, right? But hey, it's your potential DNA. And you are Starseed. You are Indigo child. Indigo Vatos. Indigo Vatos means friends. More than friends. Familia. Spanish for family. I love you. We're family, Holy Ones. Machiwa. Understand, Indigo Child. It's not some lofty, not so important concept. No contraire, it's actually the opposite. It's something extraordinary. Hello, I'm Indigo Holy One. It's nice to meet you. Namaste. Christ consciousness. That's what you are, Holy One. Ochima. Hey, I can make these videos about fallen angels and dark beings, but here now, my chia is light. My kima. Brilliance. Love, man. Michiwa. This what is Christ consciousness. Most importantly, is love. Unconditional love I have for you. Yeah. It's a celebration, man. It's like a victory. Oh, the battle, the war is not over. But you can feel Christ consciousness. It is real, man. And you can see darkness in this world. You see it. But you also see light. Machiwadina. So, Holy One, this is Indigo Child, man. You are this Magi King, Holy Grail line. We are this Muchumaya with the guard. They call them Guardian Alliance, Guardians, Angelic Guardian Nations, man, are here. Yes, we see darkness. We shine, man. We shine so brilliantly. We expose darkness, man. We expose what is Lucifer. We expose what is Satan. We don't just not talk about it. We shine. We are Christ. You are Christ. We are this light. Machiwa. I love you. Akachivas. Moya. Thank you for being here at Christos Avatar. Mochitsa. I'm sorry, but Jesus didn't die on the cross for somebody's sins. Holy Ones, Christ, Jesus was real, yes. Jesus was here, vatos. But not from that book. Understand? We're talking a different consciousness. Not guilt. Not fear. Not subservience. Not blind worship. Don't put down female. Girl, woman, divine. Not from some rib of some holy man. You are equal. You are all Latia. Mukai. Sia. Hakaya. Mochio, I love you. And Jesus would never want you to worship him. Jesus was an indigo child. Type 1, which is a 48-strand potential DNA. This Jesus was from the Christ ray. All beings in the 12th dimension are Christic beings, Christ beings. And remember, all dimensions up to the 11th, all dimensions up to the 11th dimension has darkness. So there's this distortion on the planet, right? You think, well, oh really? Man, there's a spiritual war. And you are either serving light or you are either serving darkness. What are your thoughts, by the way? What are your actions? How do you treat people? Well, that is who you serve. That is what is your vibration. This is your understanding, your potential. No, there's another side to the story, and that's what we bring, Holy Ones. We're not fighting against these religions. We love you unconditionally. Your love is not like this. This love right here is not like this. What? Law of one. All are one. All are God. You're so used to this dark pattern. This guilt. This shame. This, wow, how did you get here? Holy ones, you are holy. Oh, and someone who says they're part of Christos information says, I am not God. I am not holy, he said. Okay, that's what you just created for yourself. Okay, you manifesting it now. Oh, now you're a guilty sinner? Okay, now, yes, now look, you are. You're so used to that's your thoughts. You think you've been told that. It's your truth. It's like, what? I am a terrible person. Stop. Stop, Holy One. Stop putting yourself down. Don't, you're so powerful you don't even know it. So powerful to make yourself miserable. So powerful that you can make yourself angry. And you think God is angry and wrathful and vengeful. Wow, so that's okay to be angry and wrathful and vengeful. Hello, simple concept your child can understand. Nothing positive comes out of a negative. Wow, what's going on there? Nothing negative, nothing positive comes out of a negative. You do a terrible thing, or you're a wrathful. It says rage, hatred, wrath, kill, destroy, decimate. That's God? No. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? What are you vibrating at? What is your vibration? Well, it's this. This is your vibration. You don't know the difference? You don't know the difference between what is actually God and what is actually good and loving. And this. What is your world, man? What is your thoughts? What are you thinking now? Do you judge? Of course you do. Because your God does. Your God judges. And look at your comments in all of this chat. Look at your comments. I see your comments. You act like it. You act like this dark. You love it. And anyone who is actually good, you want them to be destroyed. Wow! Nice consciousness! No, it's not. Understand? Mwakaya, love. Unconditional love. Oh, it's so difficult to be kind to someone. It's so difficult to not judge. Who are you to judge? there is people reading your energy. They feel it because you are projecting it. You are not a godly person, are you? You are something else in your mentality and how you think about other human beings. This is a creature. This is something that's a vampire. You drain. You kill. You like horror movies. You like distortions and sex and sick like a Where is this? What is this? What is this? This is what people are in this world, man. Have you talked to people in the world? This is what they enjoy, man. They get excitement and joy to see you suffer. It's real. You gotta be careful with who you are called friend. You gotta be careful what relationships and conversations you find yourself in. What kind of websites do you like to visit? You're all being measured and these super algorithms and AIs and supercomputers and wow, what else is going on out there? What you Oh my God. Greetings, my vato locos. Some of you are like, man, if you're Indigo child, I want nothing to do with Indigos. Sorry if you think that. Some of you know what's up. And it's all okay, man. Because some people who are actually activated, at least to your heart chakra, will get something out of that. Most of you, some of you are down here, you don't get any of that. And that's okay, Holy One. We don't judge like you do. I don't judge the people who judge me, okay? I'm perfectly okay. I have my Maharic seal. Hi. Machiwa. Alright, you guys. Johnny 5 is alive. I love you, brother. Sika. Oh, my chill. Machiwa. Awakening process. Hello, Holy One. What's up, brother? Sisters, brothers and sisters, Mr. Puppy, hey, Chad, Australia, all right, Mr. Piggy, Mr. Pig, Mr. Puppy, sorry, my glasses. Ay, Vastitas, ooh, fire, hey, Leo, awesome energy, how you doing? Man, it was on fire tonight, right, guys? Dang, I probably should have taken 3 hits. I got lit, so you guys will rawhide now whenever, Understand, this is real, man. It's not an act. This isn't some, script. As you can see, it's like here, it's real. It's the real deal. You come to the real deal. And I come up with some hardcore videos, and I'm coming up with a new one. Not the Maharic Shield is going to take a couple weeks, you guys. Because I'm doing it the real schnizzle dizzle. I'm going to make it with 3D animation and shit. Instead of some little stupid diagram, I mean, it's not saying it's stupid. I'm saying it's 1,000 times better to have this cool professional animation to explain chakras and energies and how you do the Maharic Shield. Thank you, Holy Ones. You feel this energy with this. Man, this is an awakening. You guys are part of this. There's technologies with this. Spirit, psychic, we call actually bioregenesis technologies. Because what we're doing is we have to use bioregenesis. You have to know how to fix your distorted DNA, realize that you're stuck, Holy Ones, inside some dark system. You're stuck in a dying system, but you think dying is normal. It's not normal. But you're in this result. You're in this situation you find yourself in a fallen system, a dark system, where you think you're following good, but look at what see, was it good? This is what you express, man. Those people preaching with hellfire and damnation and yelling and saying that you're gonna be in hell and all. Dude, that's what they say. And you know, and then I rate a page of information back to them. Understand? We're not in a aggressive mode. We are in love mode, and I'm always treating these people with respect, even the ones who say disgusting things. Because if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at Facebook. I have a video on fire on Facebook, and there's volumes of Bible preaching people who are all saying terrible things. It's straight up, what's up? So, and then I keep on showing them the guardian point of view. This is what I'm here. This is your indigo child. This is what we do. We didn't come here to stay quiet and just observe. Your indigo child, you have a serious commission to be here. A soul agreement, even. That means at the soul level, the density 2 level. Now, you know what that is? Because we talk about dimensions. Because you really, honestly, for real, if you do not understand dimensions like we teach at Christos Avatar, if you do not understand dimensions, then you will not understand what is God. Truly, you will not know what is the reality. You won't know what are angels. You won't know what are demons. With dimensions, oh, okay. Now you can see that consciousness is going up, 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 up. This is what indigos are. They're way up here. But they come down into your density 1 world. See, you don't want to understand that parts. You don't comprehend what are you talking about unless you understand dimensions. So it's simple. We show you this giant diagram. And tonight's topic is about these indigo children. And so to understand indigos, you have to understand dimensions. Makaye citas. Oh my gosh. I will have to open the window real quick. I mean, Photoshop in the pictures. Just takes a few seconds, guys. Yeah, baby! No, actually, right now I'll show you. I got one of the pictures up, the main one that I wanted. Chivas. And you're down here on Earth, way at the lowest level, Dimension 1, Dimension 2, Dimension 3. You're in 3D, the 3rd level of this entire thing. You're only the 3rd level out of all of this. You're only the 3rd level, and you think you're the shit in the center of the world. You ain't shit. You are shit. You're at the bottom. You're at the shit level. You're at the dying level, which you think is normal. It's not normal to be in a fallen system. This is a fallen system. This isn't a fallen system. This is following the law of one, and we're glorious. We're glorious beings in Tara, and we're immortal, and we're giants, and we're super psychic. Now, that doesn't mean there's no darkness. Remember, darkness goes all the way up to the 11th dimension, remember? Darkness goes all the way up to 11th dimension. Here's their fallen system. It goes all the way up to 11.5, the phantom. The black hole sub-space-time distortion cycle. The pit. Hell, if you want to call it. So darkness only goes up to right before the Christed level. D12 is the Christed level. This is where Jesus comes from. That's why he was called Jesus Christ. Because he's a 12. He's an indigo. Well, he's got more than 12D. Remember, he's a indigo type 1, which is. Wait, I want to make sure you guys are seeing this. Indigo type 1, it has 48 strands of DNA. See, most indigos will have starting 24. So you have particle universe, but half of your self, your other self, your doppelganger is an anti-particle universe. You have incarnations here. That's why there's beings with 24 strands possible, 12 on this side, 12 on that side. But remember, there's more dimensions still, and there's the ascended master levels. You can get DNA strands all the way up here. So that's why there can be a being like Jesus who has 48 strand DNA. So he changed the world, but it wasn't all about the truth of what came out, though. You guys don't even know what happened in all these time periods to make you forget the real history. So these dark beings down up in density 2, if they're dark, they can channel to you down here. So they'll use channeling from their position. If you guys know Corey Good, he talked about these, he described these chairs that these beings sit in. So beings in the 4th dimension and the 5th dimension have advanced technologies, and they sometimes use their psychic powers or their technologies to come into and channel to some of you in the 3D. This is called channeling. And I'll turn the camera back on. I just wanted to show give you guys an idea of what an indigo child is. Where's my... Sorry. Thank you for being here. But that diagram is a very useful tool for you guys, for me to teach as well. Mr. Puppy. Mr. Puppy is talking about God Source. Hi everyone, Jazzy Gems, Jenny Medley, Mr. Puppy. This guy has a lot to say. Life Monique, how you doing, Holy One? Good to see you. Chad, love you too, Holy One. I feel good, do, like I know that I would, do. Jenny. That's a great feeling, right? I don't have any mods on tonight. Sorry, guys. Mochivas. Amakaya. So I feel the energy, so blessings and gratitude and grace and kindness, being kind to people, friendly, being sweet to people, being, appreciate, admire people, honor people. This is a whole other reality than what's here. Shit. But that's what we're doing. It's not a violence thing, awakening. It's a peaceful awakening through transmuting your consciousness, making a change in this consciousness, awakening to your true potential, activating your DNA, getting out of here, ascending out of here. Get out of here. Come on, you gotta get out of here. We're pleading with you. We love you. We want you to get out of here. We want you to ascend, Holy Ones. You're going to learn ascension and you stick with me long enough. That's my goal. That's my sole goal, is to teach at least 1 million people on the planet spiritual ascension. If I do that in my lifetime, I did my Indigo Child mission. That's my Indigo Child mission. I'm going to teach 1 million people how to ascend. Makaye, moshultas, mokache, hamaka, hakechi, hosultas, hamaka. So I feel connected to my soul family. I'm not channeling. What this is interdimensional communications with my Maharic shield. What's up? Makaya, you're in your Maharic shield. You ain't gonna have no darkness around you. They don't take that energy, no way. 12D? These 5D beings who are saying they're ascended masters, they're not ascended masters. I love you, holy ones, but grow up. You know, those higher ones who are dark, who are trying to channel to you from a higher density, in density 2. Now you know what that means because of this information in that diagram. You're realizing, you're awakening, you're remembering. I'm not teaching you anything. I'm just awakening to your memory. So it's you're activating your DNA. Actually, activates your memory. You build that DNA. It's in there in fragments right now. Scientists call it junk DNA. It's not junk, honey. It's fragments that you put together like a jigsaw puzzle. You're putting DNA together, and you learn how to do that with crystals. You know, this is a. Excuse me. Sometimes my long hair gets in my own way. This is my teacher, who I learned from, is Ashiana Dean. I love you, Holy One. I love you. And it's such an honor for me just to be near her. I was with her. We went together as a group, but she was right there with me, man. I was next to her and Michael, and basically we're at the Biosphere 2. Well, first of all, we had the seminar in Phoenix, here in Arizona. I live in Arizona, but I wanted to go with her to the Biosphere. Hell yeah! So I went with her. It was like a tribe of us, you know, like buses and vans and stuff. But anyways, I was just introducing it to her if you never heard of her before. She wrote the Voyagers books. Ashiana Dean, Voyagers. She's the master. I'm her student. I'm one of her students. So some of you are her students, right? You're studying her and learning. You're learning stuff like the Ascension. Man, it's a science. It's not just being good. You don't just be good. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to be good, but that's not how you ascend. Now, because this problems in this timeline, if you don't send, you're gonna fall into some pretty dark situations. You're gonna be probably having to redo the 26,556-year time cycle. This is what Ashiana's information says. This is the Guardian information, and you can identify with that or not. I truly just studied her for a little while, and I said, damn, I've never seen anything like this on the planet, dude. And it was an activation inside of me. Her information. And I only learned about Ashiana only because Carrie Cassidy talked about her. And as soon as Carrie Cassidy interviewed her, whoa, who is this person? Where does she live? Oh, she does seminars. Oh, it's in Arizona. That's where I live. It was like divine timing, dude. And that was in 2010. I made a video about it. Check it out. But I'm just giving respect. Respect is due. She's the teacher. She's the master. She's actually speaker of Guardians. She's the representative of the Guardians. And some of us are part of the Guardians. Some of us are also Indigos like Ashiana. Maybe not as high level, but we're still part of that team. Team Indigo Vatos. And some of you are going to be masters or are becoming, you're blossoming into your awakening your potential. And you're activating higher DNA. Hell yeah. Don't stop at the heart. Go to the throat. You need the throat, the heart and chakra, and the fifth dimensional chakra to send. You literally will be stuck if you don't, well, actually, there's something called inner earth that if you have 4.5 strands, you will make it to inner earth at least and get out of this. But according to the Guardian information, inner earth is not much better. But I would rather be in inner earth because it's more advanced society. I don't want to be in this freaking mortality and death crap. Who keeps, because you know when you die, you forget and start over. You don't remember. So what the hell? I don't want to die and start over. That's stupid. You want to live like you're supposed to forever. You don't die. What's wrong with this system? Well, there's something wrong with the planet's Merkaba because these aliens and stuff did this. Yeah. And it's because of that. That's why we have inner earth. We had to have something that got around this problem, and it was designed by the Guardians to create inner earth. Whether they need it still or whatever, it doesn't matter, you guys. It still exists. It's still there. Inner earth is now populated throughout the universe. I mean, densities. So you have inner earth going up to, that's why you have darkness going up to a half because of inner Earth. Now, because of inner Earth, that's part of our, Earth, Tara, Gaia, Armatena. Now there's an Earth, inner Earth, Tara, Gaia, Armatena. And also realize everything's got a doppelganger in the parallel. So it gets confusing, but not really. After you understand this stuff enough, you realize it's like, of course. Of course, man. Yeah, what's up? Doesn't it make sense? I clicked, man. Fuck yeah. Shit, yeah, man. The greatest knowledge on the freaking planet. And I got to be part of it, and I'm glad I'm honored to be help, like a gateway to her work. I don't care. You can go to her if you want. At least, or check both of us out. I'm like just kind of like addendums. I'm just kind of like contributing. So I have my own knowledge. I have my own connections too. I'm not a schmuck. and like I said, I went in my journey. I was kind of dark. Not hurting people. I mean, like I was interested in like exploring like ideas of what magic and all kinds of psychic battles and spells. So I that way I was dark towards people and humans and animals. Dude, I don't want to hurt an insect, to be real. And it's weird. The more you go into the Christos, the more you expand into the greater soul, oversoul, avatar, rishi, even the ascended masters. You can connect to your hive. You can connect out beyond the rishi, man. You can connect beyond into the ascended masters. You can connect right back to God, man. Okay, that's the final expansion. Wow. There is an alpha, there is an omega, but every nanosecond there's new creation. When you got all these dimensions and all these worlds and galaxies and universes and shit, wow. Damn, there's a lot of beings out there. Lots and lots of unmeasurable, uncountable, unimaginable amount of beings in consciousness and individual aspects of God. It's law of one, we're all one. That's why the beautiful design is we're all interconnected. Literally everything is connected. Everything is connected through these dimensions, through these levels of density matter, of consciousness. It's all connected. So that's why you can awaken and start to go through a route of connections to a higher aspect of your consciousness. And then it's like, whoa, you benefit down here. Down here you meditate, you learn how to connect to yourself. Not some other being, not some Holy Spirit, not some any spirit. You! Up there! Up that diagram, see the dimensions? It's you now. You're all these selves leading up to that. And all these years, all these thousands, millions of years, billions, man. You know that there's countless time matrices. We're talking about reality as being a 15-dimensional time matrix, but we're one of many time matrix. Wow. What you thought was an amazing new universe, now it's bigger? Yeah. There's actually more greater God worlds, you would call them. Higher levels of being that makes up God. It's freaking beautiful. She makes these super complex diagrams. That is one of the things I could not forget about her work. Her diagrams were like, whoa, man. What? Oh, damn. Seriously, I was like, fuck. Something just like, I didn't understand hardly anything, but I just felt this like, yeah, powerful realizations subconsciously. I didn't know how to explain it. There's so much life. Consciousness has so much. OMGG. Oh my great God, damn. shit, it's bigger. What? It's bigger now. What? Oh, it's bigger than that. You go through consciousness like this, like wonderment, like a child, you know, like thinking about the world and the universe. Damn, you know, when you're a kid, you're super powerful until your parents and society kind of like changes that beautiful golden child. Now it's been reduced to some freaking, you know, you're like taking a beautiful, powerful, precious being and just like diminished it until it's in some distorted, literally distorted state. And so this is an attack on your people. That affects population, DNA. Now it's like getting more distorted. It's a spiritual war, and some of that war is in your genetics. You don't think about distortions or problems in your DNA, but there is. Problems. And when you learn about some of the stuff, you probably get scared to death, but you're not supposed to. The purpose is, I believe, you know, I mean, I agree. You have to know about the darkness, because if you just ignore it, it's going to railroad you, dude. And you won't even know what the hell happened. You don't know how it's possible, because you don't even understand what's going on. But you can understand. You don't have to be one of these people Bible thumping, people who are so negative, man. Oh, is there some good people, Bible thumping people? Yeah. But they're usually thumping because they're so... Have you listened to them? I want to hang out with high vibe people who are smiling, who are actually have love. You feel it, how they treat you and appreciate you and talk to you. You feel it, man. And you also feel these creatures in this low vibe. No, thank you. You kind of like make some boundaries in your relationships, and you pick partners for different reasons now. Now you become a guardian. You become you live a life with law of one. It's so easy. Okay, all are God. All are God, and it's just joyful and a celebration. But not everyone wants that. They want to take you down. Hey, I thought the purpose of a religion was to make you a good person. Why aren't you talking to people like a good person? Because these people are telling me I'm going to be damned. God is going to reject me and tell me, go away from me and go into the eternal lake of fire, and I'm going to be tortured. And wow. Damn. Okay. I love you. I wish you happiness in your decisions and your polarities. Yes. Oh, yeah. Can you understand? We were these high-level beings, and we wanted to come down there, here. And you know, we stick out, and people don't like what we have to say. You don't like me telling you that you have been taken over by fallen angels, and they're not like the angels you think. And actually you find out, WTF, my religion is wickedness. So This has been why there's so many people complaining. Not complaining. They're preaching. They're pushing. But we gently, lovingly, respectfully tell them hello and tell them exactly why and show all of these different aspects. If you were choosing a partner, you wouldn't. And I would say, if you were choosing a god, you would not want to choose one that was angry and hateful to its own creation, supposedly. Create something and then give it free will and then judge it and say, oh, you have free will. Okay, you gave me free will, but I can't make my choice, because if I make my choice that I want to choose, you're going to punish me. Well, how's that free will? Because I'm going to suffer now because I did not, you know, I don't know. How many of those kind of people, how many of you go into meditation and explore consciousness? How many of you go and stop your thinking? Okay? Hey, close your eyes, relax, but keep your posture straight. It's important. Okay? So try to. You can sit in one of those, stiff chairs so you can sit up straight or whatever. Anyways, if you're going to be relaxed, just don't fall asleep. And stop this thought processes and stop identifying. First of all, can you do this? Most people I know can't meditate. They say, oh, listen to that. I can't do this. I can't do that. Okay, now you can't. Because you just commanded it so. That is a spell. That is a manifestation. That's what you don't realize, some of you. Your thoughts are manifestations. You are making those situations, circumstances. You are bringing it to you because you're so powerful. You don't believe you're powerful or know that you are, but you are so powerful that you're manifesting your own misery. And hello. It's not all your fault, because there's some truly dark beings that have been manipulating you. Where do you think this misery, suffering, darkness came from? If you believe in God and know that God is love, God's original intention is love. This place was originally meant to be, but the guardians, the creator beings, whatever, God created, because God is the ascended masters, is these founders races, is these races, is you. You're all God, law of one. Now I lost my train of thought. That happens. But realize we are like, wow, man. It's like, come on. Are you kidding me? What shit does? A belief system, a religion is supposed to make you a good person, then behave like it. But instead, people don't realize they're not in a love system. And I think the beginning of this video explained this is higher energy, dude. See, understand this. This is your identities. So if you are opening this chakra, that's fourth dimensional identity. If the astral, you open this chakra, the fifth dimension, that's your archetype consciousness. So part of your thoughts are now fifth dimensional consciousness and fourth dimensional consciousness, when most humans are only 3. So you got some 3D being consciousness with some stellar beings, indigos, coming in. Now you got fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensional beings incarnating into density 1. So they have to go through to this dangerous consciousness. That's what we are. We're not good. Look what we do, but you don't even know what you do. You don't even know what is God, so now why would you know what is good?
If you don't know what is God, then you don't know what is good. I mean, you're saying that is good. No, it's not. It's dangerous. And these beings know so, you know so, Indigo know. And we also know we could fall asleep in this system and then be suffering like the rest of the humans. These are humans. Indigos are only part human. It's in their, you are in their DNA. So these are guardian races who have bodies now, 24 strand, 36 strand, 48 strand, you know, it's bodies. Okay, that's their DNA when they come in. It's all shut off. That all shuts off when you go to the Earth system. You only have as much as you can have, like, I would say, up to 6-dimensional conscious awareness. So beings like Indigo, you're Indigo, you're psychic, dude. Did you know that most humans aren't? I mean, the humans aren't. Well, that's an inaccuracy. Let me correct myself. Everybody's psychic. Everyone has DNA potential, and actually, the human DNA potential is 12 strand, but it's fragmented in the junk DNA, and you do. This is natural for your consciousness to expand while you're living incarnations, living different lifetimes. If you're not immortal, then it's not lifetimes, it's transmutations. You don't die, you just transmute right in front of people. You'll just suddenly go through a instantaneous transformation into a different level of being. That's what ascension is. You suddenly activated this final substrand of your last strand that creates, you actually go through ascension. That's what, if you die, or if you transmute, you're gonna ascend now. Like if you're a person who activated your 5th strand, well, when you die, because you're not immortal, you're in a dying system, a dying DNA right now. So you would have to die and then ascend. It's not rapture while you're alive, unfortunately. But there's a caveat. If you're Indigo, you're like, you have some backup in the end times. Some of you will be evacuated. So in the end times, if there is an end times like we think, well, some of you will be evacuated. You won't have to die. You'll go through gate and go back home. Stargate, go back home. Just like you got here. You know, those beings who have technologies. So anyways, there's all kinds of things actually. There's actually blocks. There's a kind of like a galactic quarantine. And as Indigos, you're part of all this freaking amazing stuff. You're part of the Guardians guarding Stargates and all these different levels. You're like there's normal humans, and then there's humans who are focused on spirit. That's what you are. You're priestcraft. Indigos are the magi, the healers, the psychic beings who are coming into these lower worlds and teaching, helping. Not saviors. You do your own consciousness work. And if you don't ascend. It's not about being a sinful creature and having to be penitence and I have this person shouting, you must repent, you must repent. No disrespect, but come on. No, you repent if you want to. Shima. So I have these videos coming out about channeling. It's going to be my next video, so stay tuned for that. It might take about 48 hours to upload to you guys, but so stay tuned for that one, because that one's important. Because a lot of you who may be watching this channel or subscribed, well, a lot of you, you know, are going to be wanting to hear about this stuff, about channeling, because you're involved with some of these beings channeling with you. You don't exactly know what is channeling. You don't realize that it could be a being that's inside your DNA, inside your fields, and we teach you how they do that. I'm going to be talking about that in this video, so stay tuned, because it also tells you it's called the New Age channeling movement, and why there is channeling. You know what that is, right? It's beings in the second density 2, communicating to you. I wouldn't say not only density 2. I'm sure some of you have higher DNA to reach Gaia level, which is density 3. If you don't have the DNA, you're not going to get that communication. You understand how it works? If you're not getting communication, that means you haven't activated your DNA. Activate your DNA, many things happen. First of all, you start to get your memory back, but you also start to, that's what awakening is. You're awakening to stuff. Whoa, dude, I'm an Indigo. Whoa, what's this spirituality stuff? Oh, wow, psychic powers, meditation, yoga, you know, you're all getting into some cool shit. You know, you want to make a change. You know, this part of you know this shit's real, and you just want to, wow, sign me up. You know. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to make you a step-by-step map, man. I mean, you can do it on your own, or you can study Ashiana and figure it out faster if you understand it. Sorry. But I will be making cool-ass three-dimensional animations so it's easy to understand. Because the Maharic Shield involves seeing your body and seeing your chakra. And so, can you visualize all that right now? See your body and see in the middle of it a tube going all the way down. And that tube is going somewhere in the middle of the planet. So you can see it going through your body, between your legs, if you're standing up. You know, it goes all the way down between your legs, through the earth, through the ground, through the earth, to the core of the earth. It's a freaking round. It's not flat earth. I get people also telling me about this shit. I'm sorry. Hello. No. So I tell them. They find out about, you know, some person is trying to say, you know, this idea that there's beyond the poles, more land beyond the ice wall. So I'm not mocking, I'm not judging you, okay? I'm just saying, it's only because I made a video about it. So why are you talking to me about flat earth when I just made a video about inner earth and dumping, or what's it called? Exposing flat earth. Well, and he tells me the earth is flat, or they tell me there's land beyond the poles. You guys, inner earth is in another time zone, a dimension. You don't go down into the ground, and the earth is not freaking hollow. There's a core. There's a core, and the freaking planet is round, just like the scientists say. That's accurate. Oh, no, why? But no, the earth is flat. No, the earth is hollow. And that's what Admiral Byrd said. No, dude, that's not what he said. He even said there's a pole, what do you call it? A portal on the North Pole and the South Pole, and it's actually like natural interplanetary energetics. It's natural to have a portal. A portal to inner Earth. This is a portal that takes you to the inner Earth. So obviously the Guardians designed it that way. They have planetary mechanics down, no problem. So we it's like freaking weird, man. But I'm so glad that you guys are here. And sorry, I don't have the moderator tonight. It's not like they think I do this anymore. Some people probably thought I quit. No, I didn't quit. I'm making videos. What are you talking about? I just don't come and do my lives very often as I used to. Sorry about that. It won't always be like that. I want to teach you some Lyran language. So let me start off with this. Shaddai Ure Akuntun. Shaddai Ure Akuntun. Shaddai Ure Akuntun. So this is Lyran Anuhazi, the first original language of of everything. So you would say all galaxies, all dimensions. There was a first one, and the first one is Lyran Anuhazi. So this is Lyran, and that had something to do with the Elohai. With the Elohai is the blue flame, and I know that I have a connection to the blue flame, but I love the gold flame and the violet flame too. But my main energy is from this Emerald Order, Elohai, Elohim, blue flame. So I'm also in what you call an Indigo child, and that's why I'm here. And I'm just trying to awaken some of you Indigos. My job as an Indigo, did you not notice I'm talking all about Starseeds? That's you. I'm talking about you guys. I am an Indigo. I'm like your Vato Indigo friend, just reminding you, hey, you're Indigo, wake up. So I'm so glad that people are talking on. There's like freaking, it's all about angel videos. like on TikTok, there's a freaking fallen angel video that's like 40,000 views right now, and then on Instagram there's one that's 100,000 views. And some dude said, "Oh, you're buying views." Dude, I don't have money for that. I don't, really. Give me a break. You're rude anyways, right? I'm not buying views. This is real. I learned how, I've been doing this for a little while now. Shit. I know how to get more attention on my videos. I know how to bring content to you that will make you at least want to finish the video to learn something. It's not even, clickbait, you guys. I'm just like bringing this freaking energy and this memory and this consciousness. It's code. This is code. This one's called the Song of Orion. I'm not going to sing it to you, but I will be teaching this in a video too. Not just so. This is actually the Song of Orion. It activates all your 8-strand frequencies. It's extremely powerful. And remember, we talk about scalar energy and sound is energy, and this is the original language of the entire time matrix. So yeah, it's profound, because this is what the Guardians follow. The Guardians follow the Lyran language, the Anuhazi language. And so these are beings who understand energy, who understand scalar power, and scalar speak, and would speak sound that would that's like miracles. You're like a godlike being when you're super high level. You're outside of body form. You're before matter. It's called pre-matter. Then you turn into a thermal plasm, which is a sun, and then you go and leave and go to the ascended master levels, because you ascended the whole thing. You got out. You went through from 1 to 15, and it went back to ascended master level. That's what the energy matrix is, and it's sound. That's what the matrix, ascended master reality. If you look at my diagram, the energy matrix is the sound matrix. So, and remember, the guardians are beings who are actually ascended masters. Om Eda I Patuma, Om Eda I Patuma. Patuma adei ta akumta, akumna, and then it's like a verse. Om eda I patuma. Verse 2. Tre ti la I duramna, tre ti la I duramna, duram a ekemta akemna, om eda I patuma. So this is Lyran language, man, and I will be showing this in a video, giving you the meaning, and teaching you freaking guardian code. So obviously it wouldn't be in English letters, it would be Anuhazi, but we don't, I'm not showing you the alphabet, I'm just teaching you the phonetics. Om, A, Da, and you'll understand long A's are capitalized, like this would be a long E, so A, E, and I know you probably see that backwards, but I'm just saying that I'll be talking about it more. And there's a lot more Anuhazi to teach you. A lot of this weird words, some of the weird words I say, they're Anuhazi words. Not all of it, some of it, like an Ascended Master, that's not the Anuhazi word. That's called Yanas. The Anuhazi word for Ascended Master, Yanas, Y-A-N-A-S. So, a Yanas. And in Anuhazi, like Elohai, Seraphai, Brahma, Rama, they're solar rishi, solar beings. But the Anuhazi word is Brahma. So, when you realize that sound is power, that we're talking about scalar power, which is power to be able to control your DNA, you'll learn how to do it. And this is knowledge coming from stellar worlds, man. It's actually knowledge that all guardian angelic nations follow. Law of one, innerchristos knowledge. This is a technology. It's the law of one, is the code of the universe, the code of God. all are God, all are me, I am one. God understands all its identities. It's the ultimate supreme realization. It knows all because it is all. That is what is God, not some dude in the sky with a beard and who's angry and wants to kill you and put you in some torturous place. No. God is this omnipotent, omnipresent, all loving, all everything. Because God is everything. Everything is God. Not a cockroach. Everything dark. Everything good. Everything wonderful and beautiful. Everything ugly and disgusting. Everything. I know that's hard for you guys, some of you, to get past. But that's what this is. That's what the guardian angelic nations are. They all know each other as God. They all treat each other as God, man. And in density 2, the humans were called angelic at that level. When you are, not now, you're like, what are you calling angelic human? Dude, down here we're not. Notice that's only part of the DNA. When you get all of it, all 12, then you are called angelic human. Angelic, it's called, actually the race is called Tyranicium. Just like Earth is not called Earth at the next level. Earth is now transformed into Tara. So that is also Anuhazi. So is this weird, these words, Gaia, Armatena. You know, who's heard of Armatena? That's Anuhazi, Lyran. So, and I'll be introducing more of that over time. So, I love you guys. What's up? And any of you guys want to support this channel, it will really help me reach more people, and I truly appreciate the ones who do help out. And if you didn't notice, you can do those super chat stickers, or you can also do a tip. There's a heart at the bottom of the channel. You can see push the heart tip. That's like a tip, you know, and this helps me grow, you guys, because I am now becoming, remember I told you I was going to start making three-dimensional models to teach you. Well, that takes time, and I'm gonna start producing music. Like, I have this music production software. I'm not saying I'm a musician or anything. I'm gonna mess around with it and be creative. I'm like, as an indigo, I'm like, and some of you are probably like in some super like exploration mode. You want to know more and understand more. It's like we're awakening. Thank you for awakening with me, Holy Ones. And I'll be letting you go for now, but I am, it's almost 9 o'clock my time. But I'm going to be making this video tomorrow. No, I said 48 hours. I should be done. So it's going to be important to learn this. If you're an indigo, if you're a starseed, you want to know about this channeling stuff. You want to know what, and you're going to learn stuff, man. You need to know this stuff about what these beings are doing from this second density, who are able to see you down there and connect to you and speak to you. Especially when you're a hybrid. If you're one of these Anunnaki human hybrids, because they are, or if you're one of these Dracon, Dragon, Draconian, or, you know, one of these, and human hybrid, these hybrids are, because you're part of their DNA, they can do shit to you. That's why some of you feel like you're getting chased by demons and shit, because you are not demons from the Bible. I mean, you know, these fallen angelics, which is also, you think Bible, but it's not. But you got to realize, Christos, there is a connection, but there's a distortion as well. And we talk about that with love, you guys. We don't judge, and some of you judge me because I'm not saying nice things about your religion, but I'm just being sincere and honest and kind about it. It's no ego. And as a matter of fact, if you see me expressing ego, I'm not following Law of One. Well, that's just personal distortion, I guess, not Law of One. But that's just not me following through my creed, you know. So call me on it if you think I am. I as guardians, we strive that, and it's not always easy, guys, to be good, right? It's actually sometimes you become a target because we conflict. Our thoughts, our words are generally conflicting with the 3D consciousness. They're, we're trying to help some of these ascend. They're called Earthseeds. They're humans are Earthseeds. They have a 12-strand DNA potential. They don't know that, but now you're learning that again. You're remembering about the DNA. It's very important. You don't have to be like super scientific and mathematical. Don't worry. You can understand that it's the DNA that is being affected in how you live your life. Like every incarnation, you're born. You're living in an incarnation. It's just one of many. You believe in reincarnation, right? You understand that you're stuck in reincarnation. You believe probably it's natural. It's not. You're not supposed to be doing this, but there's a reason why. And it's scary because people are blocked from ascending. Generally speaking, it's called DNA blocks. And if you are a hybrid, you definitely need bioregenesis because you're on a. First of all, Earth is no longer an ascension planet. 2/3 of her grids are reversed. So now we're in an ascension cycle. So people are awakening through that. It's kind of like slipping through, the grid. So just realize that there's some serious oppression here, man. And they use super advanced technologies. There's something called the Nibarian Dyadic Crystal Grid. And they can use this technology of giant crystals. These beings know how to use stuff like that. And they're using a grid of them. When I say crystals, I mean colossal size. Like the size of Empire State Building. Like the size of a skyscraper. One of them. And there's 12 on the particle universe. 12 on the anti-particle universe. And they have this technology. Multi-dimensional, multi-universal technology. And they're using like Stonehenge, England, under the subterranean, and they have these crystal grids on particle and the anti-particle Earth. So it's energy technology. It's multi-dimensional. These beings are doing shit like master magicians or something, but they're not. They're just smart. They're just higher levels of existence. You're in different matter form. We're carbon matter. Get used to knowing that there's something greater than carbon matter. It's called carbon silicate crystal. And then after carbon silicate matrix, you go into the what's called etheric matter. It's crystal body, crystal matter, crystal being. And then you go into a liquid crystal and a crystal vapor, gas. And then eventually you leave and go into the ascended master. But this is... You see that you're on the lowest level, and so you have a long way to go, Holy One. Yeah. If you're human, Indigo, Earthseed. If you're a stellar Starseed, then you're supposed to be able to return back to Source, but not if you fall asleep. If you get stuck in the Matrix, if you become dark, well, you just got stuck. Some Indigos have been pulled into Phantom by this way. They're freaking using technologies, and in this channeling video coming up in 48 hours, I'm gonna tell you how they do it. And like, it's not funny, but these people who are just really angry and talking about Jesus and damnation and horrible stuff, right? Well, we're talking about dimensions and stargates and psychic abilities and these guardian angelic nations and the different ET races, the reptilians. Come on, dude. But we have to have patience. We have to have love. Realize this is a transition. Our whole job is to open your ideas, to spark a feeling of, wow, there's something greater than the 3D world. I love you guys. Thank you for coming to Christos Avatar. Much respect. Let me get a drink here, make this official. You saw some dramatic stuff at the beginning. If you didn't see it after I stop right now, go check it out, you guys. Check out the beginning. It was pretty powerful. We were lit. You guys know what that means. My regulars know what lit means. And no judging. You know, there's 21 of you. I'll hold on for a little bit then. Well, I have to be more quiet because they go to bed at 9, so I can be more quiet. And sometimes I take my videos and I make clips so people can come and see the full video. So I might do that. Like, that's why I got such a big response on Facebook, because I said Lucifer versus Satan. And this really, people have a lot to say about it. And I love you guys. You know, we don't judge. We offer the guardian information. Ashiana made all this lifetime work of knowledge. She didn't just like throw it and give it for free, but you know, she has true knowledge. No one denying it. She is who she says she is. So I feel that I resonate with that, and I experience this concepts in my own life, and it's truly I've witnessed like freaking unbelievable things. It's like that is not possible to explain to someone who only has 3 chakra activated, because literally, guys, the situation is most humans only have 3 strands when you need 4.5 minimum. And I always say that you guys go for 5. It's only 1 more half strand. Come on, do the full strand. Oh, there's 4.5. Okay, get the whole strand. Get 5D. You want to go to 5D instead of inner Earth, because in 5D you guys are immortal. You're actually angelic. No, what's going on is it sounds weird, but these beings with 12 strands, they should be in density 4, right? Well, the humans, angelic humans with 12 strands of DNA, are staying in density 2. And actually, it's interesting because one of the guardian nations are the Azurites, which are blue angels, because of their DNA. They have the Anuhazi DNA, blue flame. They have the Ceres bird seraphim DNA, Seraphi, and they have the mantis called the praying mantis. They're called Athean, the Athean, which are guardian race. They're a good race. Good. Law of one, that's what I mean. And so this was part of the Azurites too, but also whale, which is Innu. Their race is called Innu, whale people. So, and part Pegasus. I know it sounds unbelievable, but there's actually a race of beings called Pegasi, and they're like Pegasus. They're violet flame race, and all of these, it becomes Azurite. These super races. This is a super race, and they stay stationed. Well, they're in all dimensions, but mainly they're in the density 2 as well. Because remember, this is where the angelic human race is, man. We're a major race, man. We're not like the center of the universe like some of these people say. Okay? But we're actually powerful, high-level beings. In the future, this is part of a genetic hybridization experiment. We are made of different races. People, scientists don't know what's going on. They don't know about the root races. You know, you just see history from only to Sumeria. You don't acknowledge greater than, what, 10,000 years maybe at the most? If I start telling you, oh, humans are from 560 million years ago, you're like, that doesn't compute in my reality. What are you talking about? You're stupid. Yes, see my thoughts. So, okay, yes, see. It's a, what do you call, interdimensional communications. Wachima. We feel this in your DNA, man. It's a hologram. Consciousness is interweaved in this hologram. Gee, there's actual connection from me to the planet to the planet to the sun to the sun to the galactic to the universal. And you know we're in a multiverse because there's more than one universe, which are actually density matter reality fields made up of 3 dimensions each. So Earth is made of dimension 1, 2, 3. But you know life keeps going. And Tara is in dimension 4, 5, 6. Keeps going. Gaia is in dimension 7, 8, 9, and then Armentana 8, 9, 10. Wait. 10, 11, 12, sorry. And then, you know, there's higher worlds. So learn yourself, God. Learn yourself, Holy One. If you don't want to say you're God, at least you realize an avatar level. That's not bad, is it? You're this avatar, which is a collective. It sounds strange, but, you know, in the future, in Density 2, when we're immortal and giants, magnificent, right? Well, you gotta realize this is made of beings from the 5th, you know, those different dimensions, so they're not all the same level. You have some 4th strand, 5th strand, and 6th stranders. One of the dogs made a bark or something. Yeah, these are 6th stranders, man. Damn. These are beings with the 3rd eye open. So we are clairvoyants. We see. You know, like this famous psychic, his name was Edgar Casey. He was a clairvoyant. He would see the future, which is able to just be able to see the. People call it the freaking Akashic record, but look, dude, it's just a being being able to connect to its higher DNA, which is in a, you know, this is connecting you to the 4th dimension. Humans don't have that unless they're on a spiritual path and they're trying to develop some of their strand of DNA. That's a possibility. Some of the Earth Seeds are learning spiritual stuff. I'm trying to teach Earth Seeds and Starseeds, but mostly Starseeds. That's what Ashiandine's work is about. It's about Starseeds. Preparing you. It's part of a giant thing called the Emerald Covenant. That's what the Elohim, Blue Flame people are. So, they're the head honchos, guys. The Blue Flame is like the boss of everyone. I mean, they're bigger and they're the highest. I don't mean boss like the Anunnaki would do, like they boss you around. I mean like consciousness-wise and energy-wise. They're the most highest expanded ones. And so that's why these Indigos children, well, there's Indigos from Gold Flame and Violet Flame, but just realize that's why someone like Jesus was a Indigo Child 1. He's from, obviously, the Blue Flame. If you're Indigo, you're coming from mostly the Blue Flame. Not always, but realize there is some understanding that even some of these races have blue skin. Like these angels were blue angels. The Azarites. Okay? So, who are stationed in Density 2, like I said. There's also called a race called the Maharaji, which is part of the Orifeme, and you know that human comes from Orifeme, so this is kind of like a sister race, or sister, brother, cousin race. This is part of our race. I mean, they're higher than us. They have a 48-strand DNA too, and that's actually where the word Magi comes from. If some of you believe that you're Magi, if you're interested in magic, you're connected to the Magi. Maharaji. That's what Magi is abbreviated. But the Maharaji are blue humans.
They're highly advanced beings that are also stationed in density 2. So you know that's where the human kingdom is. That's where the angelic humans are. It's a big deal. We're part of that big deal. Not here. Here we're like cockroaches almost, it seems like. We're suffering and we don't know our powers. We don't know how to run current. We don't know how to heal ourselves. We don't know how to not be duped by some fallen angelic races, you know. I tell people about these demons of theirs. They're fallen angels. And Lucifer's not an individual, you know. This being a collective. That was one of the times I didn't finish my thought. I said I lost my train of thought. What the hell? I lost my train of thought again. Wow. I guess something is stopping me there. Okay. Shitasmacha. Sometimes I may want to say too much. Akopacha. I know this one of the things I want to talk about. You guys realize you like when you become psychic, you start, like I said, let's say the guardians don't always talk to you verbally in your mind, like the channeling going on in the New Age movement. That's what I'm going to be telling you about in the video. Well, the guardians don't use that channeling. They use interdimensional communication. It's different, and they use telepathy, or they communicate through the DNA, through your psychic, your chakra. You connect it. They're connecting directly, so they are you. You are them. But they're the higher aspect of you, the higher DNA, the future being. So it's so cool to know that some of your spirit guides are you. Some of them are your future self. And it's all happening in your consciousness. It's happening in your fields. People who don't have psychic, they don't have these open, activated, well, they don't see what you're seeing. They're not psychic. They can be. Earthseeds can develop a 4-strand, so they can become psychic. But the truth is, most humans are not even having a 3-strand. Just look at the DNA. You have to finish the entire time cycle to get to strand 4 or 3. 3. So humans don't even have this third one. So it's like 3. Trying to make a 4th, like a stub. You're trying to get your astral DNA, which is another level of reality. You live lives in there. You don't skip it and go to 5D if you don't have 5 strands. You know? But because of the blocks in your DNA, this is why you have to have 5 strands. Otherwise, normally you just need to get to your 3rd strand complete and your 4th strand activated. As soon as the 4th strand becomes activated, open, well, normally you would just be able to ascend. If you're not in a mortal body, you would have to die and then ascend. But if you have an immortal body, you would transmute into that form now. That was their ability. When you have immortal and you have all your DNA activated, which is 12 strands minimum, if you have 12 strands minimum, you can do this shit. You can transmute your body form. You can change your body form. You shape shift. No problem, humans. Besides being, immortal. I will be making a video about our immortal selves in Density 2. That's why these freaking fallen angelics are so powerful, because they're from Density 2. They're affecting us, bringing in their shit, bringing their drama, bringing in their hate to our system. Because they don't really care about us. They want to get through our gates, our stargates. It sounds weird, but that's why Indigo Children, that's why humans were created. The Earthseeds are actually angelic humans in the future. That's why they're guarding gates, man. Just like humans are responsible for these gates, especially since we connect to Inner Earth. Inner Earth is a real place. It's a big deal. And no, it's not a hollow Earth. It's a concept of portaling. It's a concept of it being displaced in another level of reality.
in the density 2 reality. It's fast in our future. So, you know, it's not something you just go down to China, dig a hole. How far do you think you're going to get? How far has humans gotten? They didn't even hit the mantle yet. You know, there's nothing, they can't get to the mantle, so according to the secret space program, like Corey Good, Emery Smith, I resonate with that information. I believe that's totally legit. I'm not going to say all of that stuff, but there's some things you resonate with, and I resonate with that information. And besides that, Ashiana Dean and the Guardian information talks about stargates, talks about, you know, the wars that are happening over these stargates, and which stargates that the fallen angelics have control of, and which stargates the angelic human race and these races are existing in our world. These races, they're called Illuminati, and they're called Indigo Children. I'm starting to feel that energy. It's a war between these Guardians and Indigos in the middle of a bunch of Earthseeds races. It's the Guardians protecting our races. This is our races that lead to us. So it's like you coming in the future. It's all time travel is no problem. You're gonna ascend. You're gonna go to another dimension someday, or you're gonna fall into a lower dimension. You're gonna go to another reality. You think you're gonna just live on Earth forever and incarnate only on Earth, only be a human? Maybe you're something else in another. You know, maybe you are Anunnaki. You're gonna go back to, or maybe you're gonna go back to Orion, or maybe you're from the Pleiades, or you're Arcturian. Mostly it's about Anunnaki and the Indigos and the Reptilians. And then they have the Chromatons. So there's three fallen angelics factions, like major factions. And so we have 3 gangsters after our ass. And we're the Guardians. We're standing our ground. Literally, there's wars in the human races, but those are being carried out by the Illuminati and the Guardians. Most of those wars are about them taking stargates or taking control of the Q sites, which are, you know, you think it's about oil, you think it's about, maybe it is for some part of it, but the main reason is something about a stargate or something about this angelic war. That's why I am talking to you, who are also Indigo, who are also representatives of the Guardians. You are a Guardian man. You're here representing this knowledge, this truth, this energy, this consciousness. You are this consciousness. Some of you own it. I don't mean be egotistical and brag. So, did you know what is law of one? Follow law of one. Treat everyone as God. I love you. I have to let you go for now. I don't want to, but I have to respect other people, so. I hope to see you again soon. Leave some comments in some of my videos, and have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You know, I don't know how fast I can get to some. Like I told you guys, I'm doing all this work for you. I want to teach you the Maharic Shield so bad, but I don't want to do a cheap video. There's actually 2 videos of it. Other people. Lisa Renee has a good one. You can check hers out. If you want to start now with something. At least you practice her, because Lisa Renee, she does it a little bit different. But she's still using the Merkaba star, the right color. It is, know what Maharata is. Please visualize this color star every day. Visualize, see the Merkaba, and it's like platinum silver. That's what it's like. The mercury color of mercury. It's not mercury, but it looks like the color, like a chrome liquid. It's freaking beautiful. Get used to seeing that. Get used to having it run through your chakras. Like this is a green chakra. We'll get used to seeing it filled with this Maharata color instead. You're cleansing it. It's called like a liquid light cleanse. But we're going to do it with the Maharata shield technique. Well, it's shortened to Maharata. Yeah, that's weird. The ancient system is called Maharata, which is also the platinum ray, with the 12th dimensional Christed energy. If you're 12th dimensional, the color is that chakra is the actually I have to make a clarification because the Maharata is actually 2 dimensions of color together. It's a pure white 12D mixed with dark silver. Those 2 colors combine and create chrome color. Imagine the character from Terminator 2. See, I still haven't went to bed. Imagine the Terminator 2. Imagine this every day. I'm going to teach you the Maharata. You can go see Lisa Renee's. It's not exactly like Ashiana. You want to learn the Ashiana one, but much respect to Lisa. She also studies Guardian. She's a Guardian. I don't know all her knowledge. I can't say I do, but I know from what I've seen her talking, she was talking like Ashiana. So, anyways, see you soon. I love you. It's hard for me to say goodbye. Peace. Chiquimatas. I just want to say real quick, I've been fasting every night. No dinners for a whole week already. It's awesome, man. I'm gonna lose this weight. I don't want to be fat. Okay? I mean, for my own health, because I started having like sleep apnea. I'm like, what the hell, dude? I'm too fat. I don't have that now. It's a trip. Fasting helps. It's awesome. I'm not going to give you some medical advice, don't worry. But it's actually something to investigate. Peace. Citas. Sassy Indigo. See some pretty Indigo Starseed girl. Peace, you guys. Good night. Peace.